I had a chance to watch Jeremy's video where he discussed his concerns about using Web 2.0 tools. I wanted to respond by sharing a framework that I like to use to think about digital tools that's called Promise, Tool, Bargain. This framework has stuck with me since I read Clay Shirky's book, Here Comes Everybody. This is actually the chapter title of chapter 11, and I'll read just for a moment. There is no recipe for the successful use of social tools. Instead, every working system is a mix of social and technological factors. In the classroom, I think that we can even understand how the social factors would be amplified with a classroom full of students, and technical factors can be mitigated by a school's infrastructure or the tools available to a teacher or a student. One of the things I notice about conversations around digital tools is that I think our backgrounds as consumers of digital tools sometimes overly informs the conversations we have, and we really get focused on the promise that we see in a digital tool. And sometimes those conversations to me sound too much like the old Apple commercials where one character says he's a PC and the other character says he's a Mac. Sometimes in conversations about digital tools, I perceive that adults are overly versed in the supposed promise of the tool. So I think it's really important to always name the bargains of any tool that we think is going to help us towards a solution in the classroom. So this framework helps us be very specific about what's the tool, what's the tool supposed to do for us, and then what should we have to understand in terms of the limitations of the tool or the learning that will go into using the tool. Shirky writes, "The bargain sets the rules of the road. If you're interested in the promise and adopt the tools, what can you expect? And what will be expected of you?" Sometimes when we talk about using digital tools in the classroom, even if we're analyzing a couple different tools against one another using a framework like this, it's very important that we also understand that this framework is really situated inside a larger framework of problem, solution. And that any digital tool we want to use in the classroom is most likely one part of a solution to a larger problem. Whether it be the problem is, how do I find a way for my students to publish for a community audience? Or how do I connect my students with experts around the world? I'd be interested to know how other educators approach the use of digital tools, and what are some frameworks you use? Please respond in the comments below. Thank you.